Welcome to the Good Morning Minute of Inspiration podcast with your host, Coach P, Jim Pusateri. Each day we bring you a short inspirational message to kick off your morning and to put you in the positive attitude that is needed to win the day. We discuss a quote of the day and spread some insight into developing the mental toughness to succeed in life, business, and athletics. We define mental toughness as the ability to move forward under pressure. I'm Coach P. Jim Pusateri, and I have 30 plus years of experience helping others to succeed with business startups, business management, self-improvement, and health and wellness programs. I have developed several startup companies from the ground up and now use that experience to help others. I also teach, along with being a head football coach at a high school in Orlando, Florida. My passion is to educate and inspire people to move forward towards success. Our company, Inspirational University's goal is to bring a little inspiration to this world each morning. So let's get this podcast started. Well, good morning out there, Move Forward Nation of listeners. This is Coach P. Jim Pusateri, and I thank you for downloading this episode number 470 in our second year of this podcast. Today's quote of the day: in order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is like. Learn to embrace the struggle. Quote of the day: in order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is like. Folks, we have a free booklet out there. It's the 5 P's to Success. During this time of social distancing and quarantined in your home, this is probably a great time to pick up this free booklet. It's 10 pages. Not a hard read. It's the 5 P's to Success, which basically helps you develop the path to mental toughness. And you know we define mental toughness as the ability to move forward under pressure. The 5 P's are passion, perception, perspective, progressing, and perseverance. We show you how to use these 5 P's to develop this mental toughness we talk about all the time, this ability to move forward under pressure. And Lord knows, we need the ability today to move forward under the pressures that are going on out there in this crazy world right now. But we'll get through it. Go over to our website, inspiringthem.com, inspiringthem.com. In the pop-up window, give us your information. We'll send you out that booklet free of charge. Or you can hit it in the show notes below. There's a link. You can go over there, and we'll also send it out to you free of charge. We're going to take a short break here to hear from one of our great sponsors before we come back and dig into today's quote of the day. In order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is like. We'll be right back. Showtime Performance Training. Speed, Agility, and Quickness. SAQ. Speed. Do you need to get to the next level? Every athlete needs speed. Speed is a winning advantage that you don't have to leave to chance. We use a proven formula based on biomechanics and motor control to develop speed you can use in your sport. We offer 8-week sessions with our personal speed trainer. We also have a camp rate, which we can come to your location. We have individual rates and team rates. Go ahead and sign up for our speed, agility, and quickness training today and gain that speed, agility, and quickness that you're looking for. For additional information, go on over to ShowtimeSAQ.com. That's ShowtimeSAQ.com. Showtime Performance Training, Speed, Agility, and Quickness Training at ShowtimeSAQ.com. Hey, this is Coach P, Jim Pusateri, and we're back here at Inspirational University, the home of the Good Morning Minute of Inspiration podcast, where each day at 5 a.m. we put out a podcast. Yes, for 470 straight days, we have put out a podcast discussing a quote of the day and spreading some insight, because you know that our cause here is to bring a little inspiration to the world each morning, and we try to do that, especially in these times of need right now. Today's quote of the day: in order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is like. Yes, folks, falling down. Some people would consider that failure. Some people would use that as a crutch where they can't move forward. But if you're going to stand up and you're going to do anything in your life, you've got to fall down. You've got to learn from your mistakes. Think about it. When you were born, you couldn't walk. You tried. You've seen people walking. But nobody got into your mind. Nobody got into your head and say you're never going to be able to walk. All you did was see people walk, and you tried to learn how to walk. One day you let go. You fell down. Did you quit? You can't walk now because you fell down once? No, you got back up. You tried again. You tried again. You tried again. Fell down. Cracked your head. Ooh, a little scarier the next time to get up. Got a little fear in your mind now. But you never quit. And in order to stand up, you've got to know what falling down is like. To wrap it all up, folks, it's called failure. It's called failing. I should say. Failing to me is you're going to fail at something, but you're not going to quit there. You're going to learn from that. Use it as a learning opportunity and move forward. And use what you learned to get better. Failure is somebody who quit. They gave up on the process. They gave up because they think they're a failure. And most of the time is someone else put that in their head. Or they got laughed at or whatever, and now that fear thing is there, and they're afraid to try. And now they quit. They're a failure. Yes, because something got tough. It wasn't easy to get it. It just wasn't handed to you. Yeah, you had to fall down before you could stand up. It's the secret to success. It's called move forward. No matter what happens, no matter how many times you fall down, get back up and keep moving forward. Because when you stand up, you're moving forward. It's like having that plan of action, having them goals. It's a step-by-step process so you continue moving forward, even though you're going to fall down, even though you're going to fail in there many of times. But you're only a failure if you quit on your goals, what you want in this world. In order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is like. And we tell you to embrace that struggle. Yes, look forward to failing, because that means you're getting better. Yes, there's nobody. I take Michael Jordan, for instance, to me, the greatest basketball player ever. But he said for every shot that he shot to win a game in the last second, he had to shoot that same shot in practice 10,000 times. And he may have failed 10,000 times before he got the one shot. Do you understand? He didn't quit, though, because he knew he could do it, because he's a goal setter and he knows how to move forward. And now he's one of the most successful business people out there because he gets it. He knows he's going to stumble. He knows he's going to fail, but he uses that as the fuel to move forward. In order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is like. Embrace the struggle. The struggle is the failing. The struggle is the learning opportunities. If it was easy, everybody would do it. You're going to fail. Are you going to be a failure? That's the question. If you learn from failing, it's a learning opportunity and you're getting better each and every day until you succeed. That's what a goal setter does. That's why goal setters achieve. Dreamers, they dream. They dream about getting better, but they don't do nothing about it. They don't let themselves fall down because they don't take the chance. They don't take the risk. The most successful people in this world, folks, have failed greatly. Yes, they have failed greatly, but they've used that failure as the fuel, as the crutch, as the reason to keep moving forward until they succeed. No one is born with these talents. No one is perfect at anything. Everyone fails. It's the failures that determine who you are. And the failures are things that you quit on. Yes, you quit. You quit because someone else told you couldn't do it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I still remember that story about Roger Bannister back running I think it was a 4-minute mile at the time. Nobody could do it. It was impossible. No one could do it until he did it. And when he did it, within, I think, a month or whatever, like 10 other people did it because the ceiling was dropped. The doubt wasn't in the minds anymore. People understood it could happen. That's what stops people because they don't think they can achieve. But you can achieve. And that's what I love about goal setters, because once you start to learn this process and you start to achieve, you understand it and you achieve even greater and better things and bigger things than you ever even thought you could imagine because you became a goal setter. In order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is like, and you have to learn to embrace the struggles. Yes, there's a bad times going on right now. There's a big struggle in life going on right now. But are you going to let this be your failure? Or are you going to let this be you failing and learning so you can get better as time moves on? Because this ain't the end of the world, folks. This is going to end. And you're going to need to come out on the other side. But in order to stand up, you're going to have to understand what this falling down is all about. And hey, I got students out there to listen to us, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm almost glad this is happening right now, because I really feel like the generation, the younger generation, they didn't get it. They think everything happens. They think that everything is owed to them. They don't understand that you got to get out there and you got to fight for everything that you want, and you got to fail. And I'm hoping they're learning that failure isn't the end. I'm hoping they're learning that right now, that failure isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's the beginning. Embrace that struggle of failure. It's not a bad thing. Quit sitting around waiting for everybody to do everything for you. Go do it for yourself. And if you fail, brush it off. Learn from it and move forward. Got a lot of seniors out there getting ready to graduate. Not sure if we're going to get to see them again. Hey, I'm wishing you nothing but the best as you move forward in this world. And if you ever learned anything from me, Coach P, learn that moving forward is a secret to success. Write down your goals. Put a date on them and go to work on them. And never quit until you achieve. That's the secret to success. Move forward. There's going to be some tough times in your life. Are you going to let them tough times define you, or are you going to move forward towards success? I'm telling you, folks, embrace the failure or the failing. The failure means you quit. The failing means you learned and you use it as an opportunity to get better. And I know that you can go out in this world and be huge successes if you just understand that failure isn't someone else's fault. It's your fault because you quit. You gave up before you learned it. In order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is like. Learn to fall down. That's my secret to you. Learn to fall down. Embrace the struggle. Move forward. Don't let nothing stop you from greatness. Because you were designed for greatness. I believe in you. And I know if you can learn from failing, you're going to be great. Don't let these things that are going on right now in life define you. Don't use them as excuses to why you couldn't succeed. The only reason you couldn't succeed is one, you're getting lazy and you're not putting in the time commitment. And if anybody ever had me in class, they know what I'm talking about. And two, you've accepted this failure as who you are. And I know it's not who you are. I know that you can do better. I know you can move forward. I know it. You have to know it. You have to understand that falling down is a learning opportunity, not the end. In order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is. Embrace the struggle. Folks, I'm asking you to go over to your iTunes account, leave us a ranking, a 1-star to a 5-star. I'm asking you also to leave us a review wherever you download your podcast. Let us know what you feel about the show, what you like, you dislike, what you'd like to see changed, any ideas, whatever you want. Leave us some feedback. You can download this podcast over at iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Shout Engine, Anchor, pretty much anywhere where you download podcasts. We're there. We're there. Please leave us that review so we can publish this thing and get it out to more and more people around the world. You know what that's our cause. We want to bring a little inspiration to the world each morning. And as always, I'm always asking you to pay it forward. Please spread our information all over social media. That's paying it forward. Or if you would like to donate to the podcast to keep the costs down so we can keep this information free, you can go over to our website, inspiringthem.com, inspiringthem.com. There's a little heart there. You click on that and you can donate. We'll take as little as $1 a month, folks. $1 a month. $12 a year. That'll help offset the cost of this and keep this positive information flowing to the world. We appreciate everybody who donates. We appreciate the people who sponsor this podcast so we can keep this information free and keep it going to the masses. If you ever have a question for me, any concerns at all, anything you'd like to discuss, maybe you got a favorite quote you'd like me to feature on this podcast, just drop me an email, coachjrp@gmail.com. It's coachjrp@gmail.com. Or there's a link in the show notes below if you'd like to leave a voice message. I am Coach P. Jim Pusateri, and my passion is to educate and inspire people to move forward towards success. How can I help you develop the mental toughness to succeed? How can I help you understand? In order to stand up, you have to know what falling down is like and learn to embrace that struggle. Yes, folks, the only way that you're a failure in this life is if you quit. If you fail, it means you're learning. Use it as a learning opportunity, make yourself better, and continue to move forward. Don't be a quitter. Dreamers dream, goal setters achieve. I know you can achieve today. This is Coach P telling you to be safe out there. Have a great day. Move forward. I'm out. Showtime Performance Training, in conjunction with Inspirational University, offers mental performance training, webinars, and workshops. Has your mental game limited your training and performance? Do you struggle with self-doubt and confidence? Is it a constant struggle to maintain balance between your training and other aspects of your life? Our 6-part mental performance training webinar and workshops provide simple and practical strategies to help all athletes and business people begin the process of overcoming these performance obstacles and work to gain the mental toughness needed to succeed in business, athletics, and life. Mental toughness, we define it as the ability to move forward under pressure. Sign up today for our next mental performance training online webinar course at showtimesaq.com. That's showtimesaq.com. You can also get additional information over at Inspirational University, which is inspiringthem.com, inspiringthem.com. Yes, mental performance training, online webinars, and workshops. showtimesaq.com or inspiringthem.com.